Do you want to feel the adrenaline, learn the ins and outs of skydiving, and see what it's really like from the sky? Welcome to Extreme Poland, where we'll show you everything you need to know about this extraordinary sport. If someone had told me I'd be jumping out of a perfectly functional plane, I wouldn't have believed them. And yet here I am, and I'm about to do it. My name is Agnes Ryłowicz, and I'm a paragliding instructor. Welcome to the world of extreme sports. I'll show you how to live on the edge and introduce you to people who push their limits every single day. Ready for an adrenaline rush? Right now, we're in the packing area, where parachutes are packed and passengers are prepped for tandem jumps. This is where tandem instructors suit up their passengers, provide initial training, and explain the entire jump process and what it involves. Once everything is ready, everyone involved in the jump continues with their assigned tasks. What's the occasion for the jump? We're from Extreme Poland. We want to see if it's truly extreme, or if skydiving is something anyone can casually try. At first, it's definitely extreme, until you get used to it. When it becomes routine, it's no longer as intense, though not exactly ordinary. Each jump still brings out an adrenaline rush, along with some uncertainty and fear. You have to stay alert, because this isn't a walk in the park. It's jumping from 4 kilometers up and falling towards the ground at 200 kilometers an hour. Wow! You've probably conquered the initial fear by now. What do jumps give you? Why do you keep doing it? Honestly, it's the joy of surviving. It's the adrenaline, the thrill, and the satisfaction of doing something not everyone does. How did you learn how to pack parachutes? Learning to pack parachutes is part of earning a skydiver's license. How many jumps does someone need to do to start jumping solo? Regulations require 50 jumps. Generally, you start with a basic course. The first jumps are done with 2 instructors holding the jumper in the air. I can't wait! Honestly, I'm pretty excited. But as the jump gets closer, the adrenaline starts kicking in. I even had a brief moment of fear. Place your hands on the straps and keep your legs together with your heels tucked up. In this position, we'll jump. After a moment, I'll tap your shoulders, and that's your signal to spread your arms. The camera will approach us so you can wave and have fun. If I tap your leg during the flight, it means you need to pull your heels in more. If you stick your legs out too far, it could create turbulence. But I'll signal if adjustments are needed. Will I be able to hear you during the flight? No, we won't hear each other during the free fall because we'll be rushing at 200 kilometers an hour. There will only be the sound of the wind. Below 2 kilometers, I'll open the parachute, and once we're under the canopy, all will be quiet, and we can talk then. The last stage is the landing. On the final approach, you'll need to lift your legs, bend your knees, and use your hands to help hold your feet forward. This is to ensure we land safely on my legs and backside. You won't touch the ground until we've come to a complete stop. Just keep your legs up the whole time. I'm about to make my first jump. The excitement is unreal. The jumpsuit fits perfectly, so everything's set. Everyone boarded. Climbing to 4,000 meters only took a few minutes. But the instructor kept talking to me, checking our straps, and explaining every step, which was very reassuring. Knowing what to expect made it so much more comfortable. Within 10 seconds, the first person jumped. I was sitting on the edge of the plane. A few seconds later, I was in free fall. It was amazing to release all the tension in that moment and enjoy the fall. Then I got the signal that it was time to deploy the canopy. Suddenly, the vertical rush turned into a peaceful glide. We did it. How was it? Absolutely mind-blowing. It's incredible. I was worried about the cold, but it wasn't an issue at all. Now I'm gliding through the clouds. This is surreal. We're 1,600 meters from the ground. This is pure magic. Now it's your turn to steer. If you pull hard to the left, we'll spin 360 degrees. Give it a try. Go for it. Whoa! 300. Keep it steady. See what's happening? Don't let go. How's that? My favorite part. Once the canopy opens, there's a sense of calm. Even though you're descending at about 5 meters per second, it feels serene. You can take in the views and soak up the atmosphere. It's an entirely different experience. Jurek, run! I am running. Wow! What a tumble! I loved it. The views, the autumn trees. It was incredible. Amazing. Amazing doesn't even begin to describe it. I recommend this to everyone. The feeling after landing is out of this world. Was it extreme? Definitely, but not in a paralyzing way. It was motivating. It makes you want more. So, we jump from the plane, free fall for 2,000 meters, and then deploy the canopy for the parachute jump. Exactly. After that, there's a glide under the canopy. Over there, you can see the camera operators who've just landed and are heading off to film the next team that is coming in. What made you try skydiving for the first time? For me, it was a childhood dream. As a teenager, I watched a lot of skydiving videos on YouTube and followed the sport's evolution. The sport has changed so much since then. What I saw 20 years ago is nothing compared to today. It always fascinated me. When I got older, I finally found a way to start. When a jumper does the required 50 jumps, can land accurately within a 50 by 50 meter square, and learn to pack their parachute, they can earn a Category B license, which allows them to jump solo worldwide. What's this for? This is the pilot chute, a small device that initiates the deployment of the main parachute. It's stored in the bottom of the backpack, right here. See this little ball? Oh, I see it. During freefall, the jumper monitors their altitude with an altimeter. At the correct altitude, they grab this ball and throw it outwards, away from their body. The air currents fill the pilot chute, which pulls out the deployment bag and starts the process of opening the parachute.
Wyciąga nam paczkę i rozpoczyna się proces otwarcia.
I've done 1,200 jumps, and I'd say I started to feel confident after my 1,000th jump. Even now, I wouldn't say I'm 100% confident. I know unexpected situations can arise, and that I don't know everything. Skydiving is a constant learning process, even if you have 20,000 or 40,000 jumps. And here are two important handles. The reserve parachute, main parachute, lines and harness are all carefully packed in the correct order. The harness is integrated with the backpack and includes thigh straps and shoulder straps. The right releases the main canopy to clear the airspace if there's a problem. Pulling it essentially gets rid of the mess. It's the fuck you handle. The left handle deploys the reserve parachute, which is your lifesaver. It's the rescue handle. Overconfidence can be dangerous in this sport. You need to stay grounded and aware that things might not go as planned. Confidence is important, but it needs to be healthy. Listen to others, share tips, and learn from each other. That's key. In skydiving, we generally say that between your 200th and 500th jump, you feel immortal. You know enough to feel skilled, but it's still not much. This overconfidence can lead to mistakes or accidents. After 500 jumps, you start gaining real experience. I had the chance to do one more jump that day. I didn't hesitate for a moment, and before I knew it, I was back in the air. Here we go! That was incredible. Thank you. If you've ever wondered what it's like to feel as free as a bird, you've got to try this. What an emotional rush. And there's so much wind in your hair. I loved it. Thanks. It was amazing. For some, it's a form of meditation. For me, it was totally extreme. Skydiving. What a thrill. I wonder what's next.